Hi, we're here with Gus and Snoopy and Bella and Cupcake. And yes, I've done it again. I've changed the cages. Hopefully this is the last change I make. The other cage we had was just huge. It was so hard to clean, so hard to manage. This size is just a lot easier. This is a 2 grid by 4 grid, and then I've got the storage underneath. And then the girls are over on this side of the room. Now the reason I've separated them is because the guys were constantly chewing the cage, rattling the cage, just trying to get through to the girls, and it was getting annoying and stressful. And then the guys were kind of arguing a little bit too because of that. So they've calmed down. The girls are a lot calmer, and this is just so much easier to clean. I cleaned both of these yesterday in about 15-20 minutes, and the big one was taking about an hour. So yeah, it was just out of control. The other thing I've done is I've just started putting the bedding into the litter box. I mean, they kind of go to the bathroom everywhere, so it doesn't really matter, and they especially go in underneath these little houses, but they're animals. What are you going to do? So the boys are content, the girls are content, and the other nice thing is that because the cages are smaller, it's easier to catch the pigs, because the big one, they had more places to run and take off, and it was hard to catch them. So, and then underneath theirs I have the storage too, and because I changed the litter paper and I'm just using the bedding, I've just put extra straw in that container. And then that's their food. And the food I use is the KT brand. It's the Fiesta Mix for guinea pigs. And it has all the little doodads along with the pellets in there. So that's what they eat. And other than that, supply-wise, I don't really have much else. Everyone asks me what my supplies are. I just have the clean cage. And I just keep paper towel there. And I've got an extra bottle of the clean cage because that one's running out. And then in here, this is their old litter box. It's just kind of extra pieces. This came with there's nothing. It's not food. That's their tunnel. We've just put that away for now. This is just extra pieces for that thing. And then, oh, this was a leash that we found at a secondhand store one time. We've tried to put it on them, and it's impossible to do, and we don't need it. The kids just thought that would be fun. And then I have nail clippers, and these ones, I've tried these ones, and I don't like them. I just use the regular fingernail clippers, and it's fine. I find these easier to hold as I'm trying to cut their nails. These are just extra bowls, face cloths for when I give them a bath, a little brush. This was what I used to use to scoop out the litter box. These are all the container, or not the containers, the connectors for the grids, but I just use the zip ties. I only put those things on the bottom so they don't scratch the floor. Then I have this powder so that if I did, God forbid, cut their nails, it would stop the bleeding. And these are just extra cable ties that I have from putting the cage together. And then we have a little book that we got about guinea pigs. And then this was the stuff that I bought for the ramp. I just kept a piece so that you could see what it was. It's just by 3M, and it's just the rubber stuff, and you just peel the back, and that's what I used to put on their ramp. So that's really all the supplies I have. And then for scooping the bedding out of their cage, I just use like a little dustpan, and I keep that over in here in the bedding container. And it's just that, just a little dustpan, and there's a new brush. I bought a new one because the other one I had left it in the cage one day for a little while and they chewed on it. And then a little Shark cordless vacuum. And I have the charger on there, and that's great just to clean up any spills that come flying out of the cage when the bedding gets all kicked up. And by the looks of it, someone's figured out how to jump up on the pig loo. I think my daughter said it was Cupcake up there the other day. So yeah, so smaller cages, more manageable, and they're completely separated from each other. So it's brought peace and quiet to the room in here. So there you have it. All right. Thanks for watching. See ya.